Hey guys, Ms. Williams here. This video lesson is going to be from our topic on multiplication of fractions in our word problems unit. And this lesson is about how you represent the multiplication of fractions in a model. Okay, so when we model 4/6 times 1/3, we need to think of that in two different directions. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our 4/6 and I'm going to use this box over here and I'm going to represent 4/6 in columns. So the denominator represents how many total columns I need. So I'm going to do the best I can here. Actually, I should probably use a line. Hold on, where's my line here? Okay, so I've got, remember that however many spaces you need, you actually draw one less line. So I need 5 lines to make 6 spaces. Okay? So now I'm going to label those spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are my 6 columns. Okay, so now my numerator represents how many of these need to be shaded. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to circle the columns that I'm going to shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shade them in. So I'm going to do the best I can here. It's a little hard with my mouse. Okay, so there's one column shaded, 2, 3, and 4. You got to take care of one fraction at a time. So I've now represented my 4/6 with columns. Okay, so now I'm going to worry about the other fraction. I have 1/3. So let's switch to green. Okay, so remember your denominator represents how many total columns or rows you have. So I need 3 rows. If I did columns to represent my first fraction, then I need to do rows to represent my second fraction. So I am going to put 2 lines, which will now give me 3 rows that are approximately even. And then I'm going to label them. I have 1, 2, 3 rows. And my numerator tells me that I need to color in or shade one of these. So with my green crayon, I'm gonna shade in one whole row. So now I have shaded in my rows and I've shaded in my columns. So I'm done shading and now I'm ready to evaluate what I've done. So over here I'm going to do the math. 4 times 1 gives me 4 and 6 times 3 gives me 18. So if I have shaded in my grid properly, then the 4 should represent any boxes that are what I call mutually shaded or shaded by both colors. So I want you to take a minute and look at the grid we've done and decide how many of them have both purple and green crayons on them. So you should have identified that these 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, these 4 boxes right up here are shaded with both purple and green. So yes, that matches our 4 in our numerator in our answer. And then the 18 is going to represent how many total boxes we made in the whole thing, green, purple, mutually shaded, and the blank ones. And we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so the 18 represents our total boxes. Okay, when we do this, there will be a couple of times where we have to deal with simplified and increased ratios. where we have to increase the fraction by a factor of 2, multiplying the top and the bottom by 2, or dividing. But for this purpose right here, for this exercise, we're just going to not simplify, not cross-cancel, just leave them the way they are. Okay? So I want you to go ahead and try this one down here. Pause the video, try this one, and when you turn the video back on, it'll be completed and you can check your work. Okay, so hopefully this is what you drew. We have 2/5 shaded in columns, my red ones here, and then I have 1 out of 4 rows shaded all the way over. So you can see that there are 2 boxes up here that have red and blue shaded, and that matches our numerator. And then I have 20 total boxes, which matches our denominator. Okay, so just really quickly, I want to show you one other thing. There's a link to a website that you can access if you ask your teacher, or it might be in your Google Classroom. Okay, and it's this Annenberg Learner website. So I just want to kind of show you how to do it. In this interactive activity, you'll see how to use area models to multiply fractions. Okay, so I'm going to do the first one we did today, which was 4/6 times 1/3. So these are our columns and these are our rows. So I'm going to change my numerator to a 4. That means 4s are going to be colored in. And I need 6 total columns. And then over here, I need my numerator to be 1. It's already 1. And then my denominator needs to be 3. So now I have 3 rows, 1 shaded out of 3. And then you click this multiply, and don't blink because it happens fast. You can see how they merge together, and then how you have these 4 right here that are mutually shaded out of the 18 total. Okay? So this is a pretty cool website. There's some questions down below that you could try and do and see if you can use the grid. You can reset the grid and use it to help you figure these things out down here. Or you can use it just to play around with. Okay? So if you have any questions, please ask your teacher.